The Yellow Terekhova. This set was originally going to be released, but it eventually became just a prototype. However, two Terekhova were released, but this one never saw the light of day. LEGO gave an unknown amount of copies to fans. It's not the mystery about why this was never released, it's more of the whereabouts of it. There have been several people who have claimed they've seen them on eBay or in the past, but so far no one's come forward of owning one, and to date no one has spotted one since 2001. But the quest to find them still goes on to this day. The only way to know for real if you have it is to look at the mask, which has an ID number. But this is my own list, so we gotta move on. Bionicle the album. Set to release back in 2002, this was going to be a collaboration with Universal and LEGO. However, the album never came out. But some sources say it did. But no one seems to remember the album. Only a few fans, including myself, know of its existence. It's unknown if any copies still exist. But it's likely that Universal owns the album, if it does exist. Bionicle: The Legend Begins. This game was set to release back in 2001. It was going to focus on the main protagonist of the story of that year. However, the game was never released. Only a few clips of game footage exist and a trailer. But that's about it. Other than that, we don't know if a full copy exists, and if it is playable. Many say Christian Faber might have a copy, showing us in one of his videos a box full of stuff. However, it's highly unlikely if he does have the game that he'll ever show it. But some fans are still hopeful that he might have it. But I highly doubt he has the game. LEGO Sighbots. Sighbots was supposed to be LEGO's first construction set, but it was never released. It was set to release in 96 or 7, but it never saw the light of day. It was going to use regular LEGO pieces with ball joints. Of course, it tried to push a lot of new molds, which is probably why it got cancelled. But it is interesting though. But this kind of rewrites history, because up until recent years, it was always thought Throwbots was the first construction set for LEGO. How interesting is that? Bionicles lost commercials. During Bionicle's 10-year run, it had about 100 commercials debut on TV. However, many of them have gone missing over the years. Only French versions of some of these commercials exist. However, the good news is, more attention is being brought to this, as many have found English versions. The first commercial, the Toamata's commercial, was considered lost for a while, so that makes an honorable mention. But that gives people the hope that someday, their beloved childhood commercials will be in English. However, some still remain in French to this day, and it's the hope that maybe one day, all of them will be found in English. So hopefully one day, more information comes out on a lot of these lost projects, and hopefully one day they don't all remain lost.